is the Internet Seriously Christmas special snippets. We're a bit like the old Shopping Seriously. We just pick out a few toys and things, tech things that we're interested in for Christmas. And it also gives everyone a chance to build some and show off some terrible AI pictures of us. So Igor, we've got you here, normally behind the desk, but here with a fantastic Christmas jumper, actually.
Yeah,
that one actually has dark.
We've both got llamas on.
Yeah, we declared that Matthew in the office has the Christmas jumper winner.
This was a very controversial
Pete has the most understated and tasteful and subtle Christmas jumper.
Well, Oksana's is very, very understated and subtle. It's so subtle,
just green,
but it is really there as a Christmas jumper.
Yeah,
really there.
But our judge is actually off sick today. Our director of Christmas,
He's
entirely.
the CCO, Chief Christmas Officer.
Chief Christmas Operational Officer.
Yeah.
Mark Robertshaw, and so that's very sad. But we're busy composing AI songs about him as a tribute today. I kick off with Igor.
Okay.
What's your tech Christmas wish? What would you like to receive for Christmas?
Okay, this will sound weird, but it's anti-gravity. And it's not the ID that we just talked about. It's anti-gravity
like flying.
A1. What happened is, like, there is a company
Can
called...
I just check this? We haven't just talked about Google's anti-gravity. On the last podcast that we did, we talked about Google's anti-gravity, which was an agent-first anti-gravity IDE that represents a significant shift in how developers write code. So we're not talking about...
Not this one.
Back in November.
So, yeah, back in November.
Back when it was November.
So that's like so there is a camera called Insta360. I don't know if you see this one. It's like a camera that captures everything 360. I think Pia has like a video. So what they did is they took this camera and put in a drone. So you have a clear 360 view of the whole thing while you flying the drone.
So that would be of the sky.
But also
everything.
the ground.
The ground.
Everything around
everything.
you. Yeah.
But then you put a VR and you were there, and no matter where you look,
you can fly.
You can fly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you can do takes. Okay. So like, imagine like you work as a video producer for something. Like there is a car passing. You don't need to track the car because since the drone is 360, it will capture the entire environment, and in post in their software, you can just track the car.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. How much is this going to cost?
Well, the price was announced on 4th of December, so I'm not sure because we're in the past. But it will be announced.
We can put it in the comments when the price comes through. Alice, what is your tech Christmas wish?
So it's not even a wish. I think I'm just going to get a Roomba.
Ooh.
Because just what's not to love? Just a little robot hoover that's just hoovering all day long.
Hold on, you have to have a surface to hoover. Do you have a surface to hoover?
Yeah, I've got a surface to hoover. I think the cat might be a bit terrified because some of my friends got a Roomba and they think their cat tried to assassinate the Roomba because Roombas are meant to sort of, when they get to the edge of the stairs, they're like, a cliff! Beep, beep, and they move away.
So
and they found
us,
their Roomba at the bottom of the stairs upside down.
The Roomba is well, you can't say an AI robot.
It's a robot hoover.
It's a pattern hoover where you program in a pattern of your floors.
Yeah, there's a lot of comedy to be had with Roombas because there's stuff of like Roombas running away, and then so like it maps your house and you can check the little map of your house, and then this person posted a thing that was like, my Roomba glanced outside and now I can't delete room 15, and it just made this room that's like the whole rest of the world outside its house that's in a weird shape, and they're like, it saw freedom and it could have gone, and it tries to hoover the world.
Alice,
every
what
day.
if Urbi, the baby robot, comes to visit your house and talks to your Roomba and convinces it to quit or start a revolution?
Well, maybe we can, discuss like rights with the Roomba, try and get it like some holidays and pay rises.
I think if you bought a 360-degree camera and put it on your...
Maybe we could combine all the gifts.
Hysterical videos of when you're out.
The cat's trying to like smack the Roomba and
kill it.
They do. I've seen when the Hoover's off, they kind of go like, and it's like, oh, not so tough now. It's switched off. I'm not making a noise.
I'm very, very interested in electronic slaves. So, Emily, what is your tech Christmas wish?
My tech Christmas wish is a collection of AI-generated family photo Christmas cards, because I'm hearing all sorts of nightmares about this. First of all, who would do this? It's a kind of crime against Christmas.
So you explained it as like people take their family Christmas photo and use AI to improve the images.
Not just that. How about sending family Christmas cards generated entirely by AI? And what is happening is people who are sending out Christmas cards with, they've got people with 7 fingers, the dog is floating. There's also somebody in one attempt, the AI kept the reporter in the photo but completely deleted her wife, replacing her with a generic AI woman who looked nothing like her, improved.
Good, yeah.
A pod family where it deleted both of them and replaced them with stock photo people, but with dead eyes and the classic AI sheen. Yeah. And then a reindeer swap, the worst, which was they took, again, the wife. The women are targeted by technology again. Yeah. At one point, they tried to replace the wife with a reindeer. So this is what I want. I want everyone to be sending
Igor
me.
Has suffered
we
a
should
lot.
check AI gender bias in Christmas cards.
Yes, we should. It's very serious.
But look at this picture behind us, right? Igor was replaced by this man who is don't know who he is.
The men in these AI Christmas cards have been attacked by this AI.
I think no one's really come out
We
unscathed.
are also talking as though Christmas cards are not shit. A lot of Christmas cards are pretty poor nowadays, just sort of triangles and zigzags. What about Victorian scenes and street
Do people actually send Christmas cards?
I think we should send these out
to
everyone in the company.
Thank you very much. Finally, it's my tech Christmas wish.
What's on your
What's
tech
your
Christmas wish?
This is something that came up earlier, and and I know we had all sorts of controversial statements about it, but the Neo home robot, a safety-first soft body, soft padded exterior made from custom 3D lattice polymer. Hold on. Tech-driven actuation. It uses tendon drive actuation, which mimics biological tendons to achieve smooth, low-energy movements. Human-in-the-loop learning, where remote experts can temporarily teleoperate the robot with owner authorization to guide it through new chores and gather training data. And that's extraordinary. There's something really naughty I want to train Neo to do, and I need humans to help me program it. But also high dexterity and strength. It could lift 150 pounds. So it's actually capable of carrying people around.
We were trying to think of a scary story for our Halloween episode, and Igor goes, look at this robot. It's the most frightening thing I've ever seen in my life. And we were all like, yes, it's terrifying. So you want to get one for Christmas.
Absolutely. It's only $20,000 or $499
What a steal.
A month.
A month.
Yeah, you can pay.
A month.
It's a subscription. You can pay for the subscription.
Yeah, and does somebody come and take Neo away if you finish your subscription?
I feel like it shouldn't
maybe
be
Neo just
allowed to lift 150 pounds. That's like they've given it the strength of
we've got a lot of negativity around the table. I can't see what there is not to like.
Would you get Neo the robot, Igor?
Absolutely not, because if the robot doesn't know how to do the task, someone jumps remotely in the robot and controls for you. So what you say is
you're more scared of what humans would do with Neo the robot.
Thank you very much. We've been
itself.
going through our tech Christmas list. We've discussed the Insta360 degree camera with glasses that's pretty cool. We don't know the price yet. We have the Roomba cat. We have the
a very connected
Roomba
Yule
cat
picture.
teasing Hoover. We have Emily was interested in AI-generated family photos and seemed to regard this as the thing she least wanted for Christmas. And here we're looking at a beautiful Victorian, very connected
Internet Seriously
Internet Seriously podcast Christmas card. That's one of the nicest Christmas cards.
And Charles Dickens is holding lots of little Wi-Fi.
And finally, I've been resurrecting the spectre of the Neo 1X home robot, horrifying my colleagues with a dream to have somebody who does the work instead of me instead at Christmas. Thank you very much. That was the Internet Seriously Tech Christmas Wish episode.